This is the true face of Islam. In Iran's oppressive Islamic regime, Marzieh Ibrahimi is that phoenix. Targeted for defying the forced hijab, a cruel mandate rooted in Islam's demands on women, she was scarred for life. But acid couldn't silence her. It ignited a warrior who exposes the barbarity of hijab enforcement. It was October 2014 in Isfahan. Marzieh, a fierce 25-year-old, was driving to a dentist appointment when two men on a motorcycle pulled up and splashed pure acid into her face. Agony exploded, her flesh melting, one eye lost forever, scars branding her body. The attackers vanished, never caught. This was no isolated crime, part of a terrifying series of at least 25 acid attacks on women in Isfahan, fueled by hardline clerics like Friday Imam Yusuf Tabatabai Nejad, who ranted that bad hijab deserved force, even calling for sticks and violence against unveiled women.
Why? Because Islam mandates hijab as obligatory, a headscarf or veil that covers a woman's hair, neck, and sometimes face, supposedly to promote modesty and protect from male gaze. But let's peel back the layers. This isn't just a cloth. It's a symbol of control that millions of Muslim women endure daily, from social shaming to legal terror. Across the globe, in countries enforcing Sharia-inspired laws, millions of women in places like Iran and Afghanistan alone are forced to wear it or face beatings, fines, or worse, stripping them of autonomy, turning every public step into a battle against oppression.
These women, numbering in the hundreds of millions worldwide where cultural or familial pressure mimics law, suffered discrimination, harassment, and lost opportunities, with polls showing up to 71% of hijab-wearing women facing bias even in non-mandatory contexts. It's a daily endurance test, sweating under layers in scorching heat, constant fear of judgment, and the erasure of individuality, all in the name of piety that benefits patriarchal power. The roots of this mandate trace back to the 7th century, around 627 CE in Medina, when Islam first imposed hijab through Quranic revelations. The particular event? It stemmed from incidents of harassment against Muslim women, including the Prophet's wives. One infamous story involves Umar ibn al-Khattab, a companion of Muhammad, who reportedly spied on Sauda, one of the Prophet's wives, while she was relieving herself at night and recognized her voice. Umar then urged the Prophet to veil his wives for privacy and to distinguish free Muslim women from slaves, who were often harassed. Shortly after, verses in Surah An-Nur 24:31 and Al-Ahzab 33:59 descended, commanding women to draw their veils over their bosoms, cover modestly, and use outer garments to avoid molestation. Hadith amplified it, cursing uncovered women and denying them paradise. What started as protection in a harsh era became a tool for subjugation, twisted by clerics over centuries into mandatory chains. In Iran, this divine rule becomes state terror, mandatory since the 1979 revolution, enforced by morality police dragging women into vans for a loose scarf. Punishments? Fines, lashes up to 74, prison, even death under new laws. Vigilantes, emboldened by clerics, take it further, acid to purify society. Marzieh's attack, direct fallout from sermons inciting hatred against improper hijab. This isn't modesty, it's misogynistic control, weaponizing religion to terrorize and subjugate women. This is precisely why Islam remains incompatible with Western civilization and its core values. It is a religion steeped in 7th century Bedouin norms, rigid and unchanging, that cannot and must not be imposed upon our modern society.